I was going to homeopathic doctors as well as Stanford, and I was told by both that I would never hike again. And they looked at me and they said, Christy, you'll never hike again, and you should be happy if you walk just a few blocks. So I took on that projection because they're the experts, right? And that's what we're taught to believe. And I took that on for a very sad hour, only an hour.
Wow.
But it was a very sad hour. And I was like, you know what? They don't know me. They don't know my body. They don't know my God. I am going to walk again and hike again. And then I came across you. And you gave me the hope that I needed to step forward and work hard, because it was a lot of work. Resting and accepting where you are in the moment, which may just be on the couch with your legs up. I was on a very limited diet. It's what worked for me. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but when I couldn't digest food at all, I had to kill my gut. I needed to do some things. Not everyone is on the same end and the same place, and we're all different. But for me, having to stick to my diet too was a lot of work. It became easier as you get used to it. I never thought I was going to be able to eat some things again. I never thought I would be able to eat nightshades and gluten and sugar and dairy, all that. And I can now. I can eat it all. But it took 2 years, and I didn't know how long it was going to take. I do better without some of that. I can eat it without effect, but I still do better without inflammatory food. But I am thankful I found you online when I found you, because I was even at my parents' house that time. My husband used to travel all over the nation, and I wasn't well enough to be on my own with the teenagers. And I was there and feeling very hopeless. And then I discovered you, and I'm like, he did it, I can do it. And so I am so thankful. And you were amazing. You gave me hope that there is a possibility of recovering. I may not be the same person I used to be, but that's okay, because I'm a better person now, because I've learned so many lessons along the way, how to listen to my body and not ignore it. And not that everyone ignored their body, but I did. When you're an athlete, it's the whole no pain, no gain sort of thing. And it's like, oh, no, you have pain for a reason. So maybe stop, maybe slow down.
I feel like you'd be a really good coach if you wanted to be, if you learnt so much. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people struggle with, is just the fact that there was no hope. This is why I started this whole damn thing, because I went through exactly what you're going through. It was so painful and excruciating. It was like, why am I doing this? There's nothing to look forward to, and I can't do what I used to be able to do. And you spoke about, before we were on the call, there's a transition period. And the transition period sounds like when you found me. You said that you had that hour of like acceptance of, well, the doctor's right. The person who has the title doctor who said you can't live, basically, which is just an opinion. And we've seen this so many times before with our members who have been told crazy things, that they can't do this, can't do that. And then that's just an opinion. Is it fact? No. And they go and do amazing things in their life.
I do want to quickly point out, though, and I think that I may have learned this in your program too, but you know you better than anyone else does. You live with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, your whole lifetime. So the people that come, those experts that come in and they say, yeah, this is going to be your life, they don't know. They don't know.
I think it's really misleading as well. The question that I always ask, is it useful? How can you know for sure that's the truth anyway? And even if it was the truth, would it be useful to even think like that? And it's just so limiting. We've seen it time and time again. People throw their wheelchairs out. People start hiking again. People start traveling again. And we had one lady who worked with Stanford as well over in America, and there's some great doctors there. You know, I've spoken to them. They've reached out to us and they love our program and things like that. And we talk about that. But I love that there's some doctors out there who really care about their clients and want to know what they're doing and what's working and how it's working. But she was told by a different doctor that she won't be able to get pregnant. And she reached out to me and she was freaked out. You know, it was a dream. And I said, listen, this is just one person. And this person, yes, has a title to their name, but it's just an opinion. And I said, I would just treat it like that, not as fact, just as an opinion. And let's do the health fundamentals. Let's get you healthy as possible. Let's get your nutrition right. Let's focus on calming your nervous system down. Give it 3 months. Purely focus on what I told her to do. And guess what she did?
She got pregnant.
She sent me a message. Awesome. She goes, you won't believe this. And I said, I think I will. And she said, I'm pregnant. And I said, That's I told awesome. You. She posted in the group to share with everyone. Yeah. She's just over the moon.